proud to be hosting for you guys tonight. So I want to turn the call over to you so that you all can do what you do so amazingly for us every week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The call is all yours.
Well, welcome. Thank you. As per usual, with the greatest host ever, we want to salute Miss Deidre for welcoming everybody to the line. And Tony, are you there?
Absolutely. Can you hear me? Are we recording? Yes, I am here.
She got that. Tony.
She got it. I know she got it. She has it all under control. Yes, I am here, Fred. Fabulous, fabulous.
So, just an update, as we usually do. It is very, very bad in Detroit. The snow is coming down, but some people outside of Detroit absolutely love the snow. It's Tony Ward. But we don't. So, you guys can come take it. But definitely, how's it going out there in the southern, the sunny world of California out there?
You know what? It's beautiful in California, and from your FaceTime yesterday is also beautiful in Detroit. You guys, you know what? For those of us who are in California, let me tell you, I talked to Fred yesterday, and he was driving through what I saw as a nice winter wonderland. It looks like he was driving through a winter postcard. It was so pretty. I don't understand why you don't think that is beautiful. That is so
beautiful.
But
I mean, but we've been living this all our life over here, so it's absolutely not something that we're talking about. But I will tell you, due to this industry and due to this wonderful, wonderful business, not only have we grown up in the snow, but we've seen some of the most beautifulest beaches of the world. So welcome to the call, everybody. This is your 2-star platinum, Fred Howe, hailing out of Detroit. And we have Miss Tony Ward hailing out of California. And we are here to absolutely bring you guys week 3 of the ringside training, which I think is one of the most important trainings because everybody wants to know how can we maximize the opportunity of being a travel agent and learning how to actually generate income from home. So welcome to your ringside training. I want to welcome every new caller on the line. I think, Tony, we have totally surpassed our numbers. We got up to 350 last time, and the numbers are still rising. You know, we have a few late bloomers, but we welcome everybody to the call. And I want you guys to understand we got some excellent training on deck for you. Mr. Jose Lambert, definitely a dope individual. He actually called me the other day, and we got a problem resolved in a matter of seconds. You know, it's always great to not only be in the best industry, but with the best business, the best company, but just to have the best support ever changes the game. And I really appreciate that. So without further ado, I want to give Tony an opportunity to bring this wonderful individual to the line because I do know he has a short amount of time to give us the best amount of information. So I want you guys to make sure you got your folders together, you got your notes ready to be taken, and you got your pen and your pad, and you're ready to get this information. Tony, why don't you introduce our guest?
Absolutely, Fred. You know what? I am super excited to introduce Jose. Let me tell you, because number one, he is absolutely fabulous. He is there for us no matter what it is, what we need. He is here to give us the information that we need to take our businesses from start to completion. Whatever it is you want to do with your travel, Jose can actually help you get there. I remember the first time, there's a lot of background noise. I spoke with Jose, and he trained me actually personally, and so I had an awesome opportunity to be able to work hand in hand with him. But tonight he's going to teach us some wonderful things. He's going to show you how to actually market your business without using social media. I know a lot of people use social media as a crutch, but Jose is going to show us how to market your business without social media. He's going to show you some of the ins and outs, some of the tricks of the trade, and some of the basic things that a lot of people don't know that if you just implement into your daily travel agent life, your business can be taken to the next level. So without further ado, you guys, I want to introduce to you our travel expert. He says he hates it when I call him an expert, but he is an expert. So own it, Jose. Mr. Jose Lambert, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and I'm blushing. Between you and Fred, I'm blushing, and then you know what happens when I blush? I blabber all over myself. But I want to welcome everybody, and I just want to let you all know that Archer Travel is supportive of the Evolution Travel Agent Program. So I just want you guys to know this, okay? Because I'm sorry, I'm outside in Encino, California, but that's one of the things I really want you to know. So please write down this number: 818-248-1511. I'm going to repeat it again: 818-248-1511. Archer Travel is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then we're also open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. to handle any type of customer service problem that you might be having, or if you've got a question, you don't know what to do. Now listen, I know a lot of you have just gotten into this program. You really look forward to your upline, the person who brought you into the program. Sometimes that person's not available. Call Archer. That's why we're there. That's why Mr. Archer puts me in that desk, is to answer the calls and questions that you guys and concerns that you guys might have. So again, the number is 818-248-1511. Let's just briefly talk on marketing a little bit. Evolution Travel and Tony and Fred and the leaders of Evolution Travel really do a great job of training you guys to have a strong presence online with Facebook training and, and doing all the social media stuff. But then there's some other type of marketing that you should also think of. It's like your everyday marketing. If you're getting into this business, you really have to get out there and let everyone know that you're doing travel. You're going, but what do you mean, Jose, other than my family and friends? I'm talking about the mail carrier that you see every day. I'm talking about the guy that you go to the same dry cleaner that you've been going to for years. I'm talking about the auto mechanic that always works on your car. I'm talking about the grocery clerk that you go to every day. Grocery clerks are union positions. They make $18, $19 an hour. They want to go to Punta Cana. They want to go to Cabo San Lucas. So that's what I'm talking about, is getting out there and touching all those bases. And I'm not saying, I know some Evolution agents are like, oh, yeah, here's my card. No, just say, hey, look, I'm with Evolution now. If you ever have any questions, you need anything, I'm doing travel. If you ever need, information on a cruise or something, here, you know my number. I've been coming here for, 13 years. You've been working on my car for 13 years. Oh, yeah, well, Bill, the mechanic down the way, he wants to go on a cruise. That's how you generate business, okay, is to let everyone know that you touch with every day. Now, if you got kids and you go to PTA, that's a given. All you got to do, don't make a big deal about it. Just go to the next PTA meeting going, hi, everybody, I'm doing travel now. So if anybody wants any information about Disney cruises, I got it. Okay? And don't worry about, oh, my God, I'm being overwhelmed by too many. Just call us. We'll help you. We will help you. We will help you. Okay? So students, if you're a student going to college, hey, it's a great way. There's great programs. There's great suppliers for college kids. Every department at a college or a school needs travel. The music department, the science department, all the foreign language departments. If you're a Spanish major, you got to go to Mexico. So that's what I'm talking about, is your marketing skills. Is getting out there and just telling everybody. And I'm not saying you got to be all dressed up and put a card. Just say, look, I'm with Evolution. Here it is. Okay? Here's my number. Call me. All right? So I wanted to just touch on base on that. And we're going to be talking about that some more in the next coming months. Ron really wants to push the how to do marketing. So we're going to be doing that. I also want to mention just a couple of things here. Ron is back. So Ron's call will be starting back up on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then don't forget that I do a call on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook, the Evolution Travel Cafe. That's Facebook, the Evolution Travel Cafe. Tomorrow, we're going to touch on how to create trust with your clients. That's one of the very first steps, because we're also, the entire company between Evolution and Archer, we're starting at the very beginning. We started in January with doing webinars about how to qualify. And now we're going to talk about how to create that trust with your clients so they always come back to you. Okay? So we're hand in hand. And we're supportive of all the Evolution folks. So now look, here's step number, all right, so I talked about the market. I want to talk about, and Tony told me to touch on this tonight. Okay, you've done the training, done the webinar, right? What's your next step? Okay, you've graduated. Your next step is to go back to your Evolution back office, click on PTA training program, and you will see, congratulations. You will see there how you can download your certificate of completion. And right below that is an important box that says, congratulations, new evolution agent. Watch this video now. All right? That video is very important. That video explains to you how to get registered with the following 5 suppliers, and that is Expedia Tap, Vax Vacation Access, Agent Universe, Go CCL Carnival, and Royal Caribbean. It is step by step. You can even download those pages and print them off as a PDF, and that way you have them. If you run into an issue with registration, contact Archer, and we will help you. If you're like, oh, I can't get in or something's not working right, we will help you with that, okay? But that's really, really important, okay? And then the other thing, I guess I'll just touch on this a little bit. After you've done that, all right, and you've gotten all your 5 suppliers, just concentrate on those. You really want to start creating your travel site. If you go to the PTA training program, if you go to the back office, and you'll see on the left-hand side menu, you see PTA training. Right below that is my travel site. That's your travel site. You should go in there and register and build that up. That will give you your evotravelagent.com website. Okay? And is there anything else you want me to say, Ms. Ward or Mr. Howell?
You know, those are some really basic, good things that people need to understand. A lot of times, people kind of overthink it. They're like, okay, I don't know what to do. I finished my PTA training, and then, Jose, that's when you get the people who call you asking for help or this, that, or the other. But I hope you guys understood. I know it's a little bit hard to hear, Jose, but after you finish your PTA, you log back in, and there's actually a video right there where the training was that'll kind of walk you through all of the things, the most often asked questions that Jose gets, because he is kind of like the front line. When you call the office, he's the person who gets the majority of the agents that have questions. So that's why he's here, to make sure those basic questions get answered. Fred?
Excuse me. Well, one thing I do love about this and the support that we have, and, as leaders, me and Tony always run into the slight dilemma where people get frustrated, right? And, they just don't know what to do. They don't know where to call. They know, they consider, because, here's the thing, everybody's human and people get busy. And we want you guys to understand, whoever signed you into this company are there to help you. But at the same time, you have multiple people who can give you answers. And if you're stuck with a situation where you're not feeling like you're getting help, like Archer, like Jose just said, reach out to him. He'll help you as much as he possibly can. He always reaches out to the leadership to make sure we're aware of the problem. But I don't want you guys to run into that brick wall where you feel like you're stuck. I can't take this. I want to explode. It's too much information. All we would like for you guys to do is take your time, take advantage, keyword guys, write that down. Take advantage of the resources that we have within the company. I truly believe that nobody in this company should ever feel stuck, because we have too many ways for you guys to get the information. We have access to not only the visual part, we have access to the physical part of learning. We have access to each different way you can learn how to be great with the business. So I just want to point out to you guys that we're here to support you 150%. And, one thing I always say to everyone is that we do not prosper in this business until you do. And so that's why we dedicate ourselves to making sure you're supported as much as we can. Every now and then we do run into a few barriers where people just don't understand that, we are here to make sure you get as much help as possible. But, 9 times out of 10, if you go through the proper channels, we can help you guys win. And it's a repetitive process. Once you learn how to do it, like David say all the time, once you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. And that's what makes you and builds you as a strong leader within the company. So don't ever get that frustrated to the point where you're banging your head, guys. Take advantage. We're providing every support possible. And we want to all, thank Jose for gifting us his time to step in here and let us know verbatim that we are here to help. And so I salute you, Jose, for thanks for the call earlier. And I appreciate you for helping us from the top of the totem pole all the way to the new individuals that just joined, because nobody's different in this business from the consultant, which is the most important person in this business, all the way up the chain, all the way through archery. We want to make sure you guys know that we're all equal in learning the gift of knowledge within Evolution Travel.
And can I just say something really quick, Fred?
Yeah.
I just want to mention something. Okay. You new agents, please, we understand there is a lot to learn. So don't overwhelm yourself. I see too many new agents come in going, well, Jose, I registered with this supplier, this and Disney and Sandals and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you're overwhelming yourself. And then you get frustrated, and then you get like, my upline didn't call me back. And like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why I'm saying, just work on those 5 things. Congratulations, new Evolution agent. Watch that video. You can book you can book Sandals in there. You don't have to go to Sandals. You can book Disney with that. You can do it all with those 5 suppliers, Bax, Agent Universe, Expedia Tap. And if you have a question about how to do it, I'll show you. Call me. I'll show you how to do it. Okay? So don't worry about it. And I mean, I get too many calls. Go, oh my God, I've been wrecking my brain. My upline didn't call me. Call Archer. That's why we're here. We're here to assist you and make you successful. We want you to succeed. Okay?
So, Jose, can you list those 5 suppliers for them, please? What are the 5 suppliers?
Yes, again. Okay. When you go in there, again, it's in your back office, your Evolution back office. You go to PGA training program. You've done the webinar training. You'll go in there. You will see. It'll be a tab say, download your certificate of completion. Make sure you do that. And then right below that, there's a box that says, congratulations, new Evolution agent. Watch this video now. Very important. It gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do everything. If you've got a question about how to do it, call me. I'll give you the number again, 818-248-1511. Okay? 818-248-1511. The 5 suppliers that are in there, Bax Vacation Access. Very important. Okay? Expedia Tap. Expedia Tap. Agent Universe. Go CCL. Carnival. That's huge. And then Cruising Power for Royal Caribbean. And there's other hints in there. So, like I said, but don't come and go, oh, I got to register with all these. No, master those. We want you to master those. Once you master those, that way when you talk to a client, you don't, oh, yeah, they want to go to Hawaii. Oh, I know a supplier in Bax Vacation Access. You already know. You already know where you're going to go. You don't have to call me up or call Tony or call. You already know. And you go, oh, yeah, it's right here. I'm back. Oh, there it is. Boom. And if you run into an issue, you call us. Call Archer.
So, Jose, your advice would be for them to register with those 5, right?
That's correct.
Those 5, and then after they've mastered those 5, then they can venture on. But you're saying that they should master those 5 before they do anything else. Is that your advice?
That's what my advice is. And then after you've been in the program a year, then you can go, you know what, Jose? I want to become a Sandals rep. I'm ready now. Instead of now you have the time to study Sandals, or you want to study Norwegian Cruise Line. You want to be a specialist, or you want to study Barcelona Resorts. You know, then I'd say, okay, now you're ready. But when you're just starting and you're learning and you got seminars, you know, it can be overwhelming for you. And then you get frustrated. Then you call me up going, my booking didn't go through. I did because you're frazzled. How are you going to be looking relaxed, calm, and confident when you go to your client when you're like, oh, I got to get my Disney, I got to do this. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Master those. You master those, and believe me, you will be successful. Believe me. And
so let me ask you another question. When they're registering, are there any of these 5 that they actually have to send a supplier request form, or what do you want them to do for these 5?
Okay. It's all in there, but you have to do this. For Expedia Tap, there's a link. It's simple. Just copy the link in a browser, pop it in there, put in the information. For Bax Vacation Access, you have to go and fill out a supplier request form. The supplier request form is in the following place. You go to Evolution Travel Cafe. You go to your travel cafe. On the left-hand side, you'll see a menu. You click on Forms. Then you'll see it listed as supplier request form. When it asks for the name of the supplier, it's not Archer, it's not Evolution. You put in Vax, V-A-X, okay? All right, and then for Go CCL, that again is another link. Just follow the directions, and if you can't follow them, just like I said, give me a call and I'll help you. Okay.
Cool. Hey, you know, it's really dope that you're pretty. And Tony, that was the question. You know, great minds think alike. That's the question I wanted to put out for you guys, for Jose to answer for you. But I just reiterate on the fact that you guys have to understand one major component about this business. This is not built overnight. You know, some of you get in the company and you expect everything to be up and running in a week. I mean, it's literally people who are making literally thousands of dollars in travel right now that still do not know everything. You know, it's a process. And I want you guys to understand that when we sign people up in this company, we want them to know this is not something you're going to master in a month. This is not something you're going to be, you know, the best travel agent in a few weeks of being in this business. Like Lynn just said, trust the process, guys. Take your time and learn the business, because what I do know for a fact, that the more you take your time, the more you master the business, like Jose just said, the more you become more proficient and more comfortable in expressing your business. And with that being said, your what do I want to say? Your posture with your you know, your booking, your posture with your clients become a little bit more respectable and understandable when you can take your time, just literally giving them you know, the best information possible. And so, you know, I'll be a true testament of that. When I first came into the business, I was running with building my business. But over time, I learned very, very key details that allow me to handle the most simplest bookings. Now, I'm going to tell you hands down, being a 2-star platinum, double platinum, top income earner in the company, their bookings I still cannot do because I still have to learn the process. And I am so comfortable with being able to call Archer, to being able to call Tony, to being able to call Lynn, Terrera, or anybody else to get help. And that's okay. So I want you guys to understand, even at the top of the company, guys, we still ask for assistance because we know we're supported 150%. And that's one thing that I love about, you know, when we partnered with Archer, is that they said day one, we work for you guys. And we want to make sure that we build this travel organization as large and as proficient and as perfect as we could possibly get it, so that the household name of Evolution, powered by Archer Travel Group, is something that is very simple, very easy. And at the end of the day, we aim to make this business so self-automated to the point where you join, you can build your own sufficient business by yourself at home with the simple click of a button, the simple research of information, and a simple phone call. And I love that about our business. So I appreciate you again, Jose.
All right, and let's go Rams. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Evolution Travel Cafe. I know, Fred's like, no, he's going to the Patriots. There's no way. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Evolution Travel Cafe, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right? See you. All right,
okay, Jose.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Fred.
You.
All right, bye-bye.
We want to thank Jose for sure. He's on his way to an appointment, but he wanted to make sure to give us those key notes. I do have some other things that Jose has for you guys. So when you guys register for your week 3 training, all of that stuff will be in your notes. It will be in the video, because the video that you will be able to see is actually going to have the slides supporting everything that Jose said. So make sure when you get this email, and for those of you, Fred and I need you to sign in every single week. If you don't sign in, we cannot send you the email. So make sure everybody on here right now signs into, if you have not already, make sure you sign into week2.info. Again, that's week2.info. The information from that is what is going to be able to send you the email. So you're going to get some more information from Jose. You'll have information about those 5 vendors that he talked about. You'll also have some more detailed information about non-social media marketing and how to do it. And then you'll also have some homework surrounding both of those 2 things. Speaking of homework, Fred, you want to talk to them about their homework from last week?
Absolutely. I got to pull it up. Hold on, let me see.
Binder.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, while I'm trying to find the information real quick for you guys, you know, like Tony just said, she's going to make sure all the information that you need is in the training, in the week 3 training. But I promise you, we cannot help you guys if you're not plugged in. If you're not plugged in, we can't do anything for you guys. So it's going to be very, very hard for us to really give you all the information, because we meet in one central location. We go over the training, we go over everything we need, but it's so important that you guys tune in. Tony, can you tell them about the website, not the websites, but go back to the basics, like the newagent.info, the YouTube page, you know, those are the things that we need you guys connected with.
Yes, those are very key things that Fred's talking about. Number one, every single person on here should have gone to newagent.info. If you could see my phone right now, Fred, it is going crazy. I promise you, over 100 people have just went to week2.info. My phone is going crazy. So make sure every single person on here has gone to newagent.info. That information is updated by Fred and myself every single month. So at the beginning of the month, there will be something new in there. Whatever's going on with the company is there and will be sent to you. Make sure that every single person you bring in the company, you send them to newagent.info right away. Okay? Let me see. Make sure you send them there right away so that they can get the information from the newagent.info. The other part is Welcome to Evolution. How many of you guys are familiar with our Welcome to Evolution website? That is going to be updated all the time. Okay, so make sure, if you're familiar with it, put it in the chat box. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to Evolution is fabulous. Okay, and there's so many other things. Now, the homework for last week, I know Fred is getting it together, and he's very modest, you guys. Fred is one of those people who, I don't care what's going on with him, he's going to make sure he's here for us. But if you can hear in his voice, you'll understand that Fred is sick right now. He's not saying anything. He didn't tell us he was sick, but he's not feeling well. So I'm going to let him rest his voice just a little bit so I can talk to you for a minute. Fred, get some tea or something, because I know you're feeling bad, and we don't want you to get so sick. So you guys, Fred is sick. I know you can hear it. So
I know they should have their binders, though. They need to have
their binders. If you have,
they should have printed out all their worksheets and they had put them in the binder. If everybody got their binders, but I know in California, people were awarded and saluted for bringing their binders to the meeting, and I thought that was pretty dope. You know, and all the things we talked about. Remember, in week 2, we talked about your smart training. You know, with your smartphone, make sure you got those saved in the phones. I remember you actually. You did a screenshot and showed your contacts in your phone for your IATA number, you know, your Evolution ID number. All those things are very important. And I did see and salute those that I did catch a glimpse of the announcements on Facebook. I mean, I thought those are huge. Instagram and Facebook. I think you guys should do that at least once or twice a month where you're letting people know, because everybody doesn't see the algorithms that you do on Facebook, but you have to do them periodically. That's why, like, a lot of times I do the watch party, I do them over and over, because I see new people joining in every single time. And people have to understand timing is key, because you might do something at 11 p.m. and then you get a little traffic, and you might do something at 3 p.m. and get more traffic than you've ever seen. You know, so, you know, at 8 p.m., you know, people don't even know 8 a.m. is prime traffic, because everybody's waking up to check Facebook. And, you know, you may not know that unless you did some marketing training, you know. Tony, you could talk about, you know, a few things like the mirror talk, being able to wake up in the morning and self-affirmate yourself, you know, tell yourself, hey, you know, you're amazing, things like that. But, I mean, that's part of your work. I hope you guys did it.
Yeah, you know what? I know a lot of people did it, because I got so many people in my inbox telling me, you know, we did this, it worked, especially for the 25 people. Now, how many of you guys, be honest, hop in the chat box, how many of you guys did your homework with the 25 people that you were supposed to send the text messages out to? I got some people who said, you know, I sent out my 25 messages. I got 2 people who wanted to sign up. One lady said I got 2 people who wanted to sign up, and one lady, I'm booking a trip for her family. You know, one person said she sent it out to her friends, and they're like, oh my goodness, I almost forgot that you were a travel agent. I was just about to book a trip. You know, sometimes the people need that memory jogger to, you know, kind of just reiterate the fact that, hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. It's just like that car commercial. You know, the car lot is down the street, but it's there. And it's so, you know, you see it so frequently, this becomes part of the road So when you see that commercial on TV, you remember, oh my goodness, that car lot is down there. There is, okay, fine, we'll go there. So make sure you're always, you know, letting people know, hey, I'm doing this. If you need anything, I'm here. Because you never know what's going on, right, Fred? Something could happen this month. They could be fine and dandy, have that corporate job, or, hey, wait a minute. They can have that nice government job. And then next month, guess what? The government closes, and they're looking for something else that's not going to close. So they're like, oh, wow, I forgot about that opportunity that they told me about. So there was so much positive feedback. So many people ranked up just from sending out those 25 text messages, you know, and messages. So really cool. The people, they were doing their homework. The people with their binders, super excited, because a lot of people didn't understand, or they didn't know that there was so much stuff on that Welcome to Evolution website. So people were downloading all kinds of stuff. Now, there was another part of the homework that was the taxes. Remember, I told you guys there was a part in your back office that could help you with your taxes right away. Remember? You guys remember that? Some people said TaxBot. Some people said TaxBot. It's not TaxBot. It's definitely not TaxBot. I'm going to give you the answer right now. In your back office, on the menu tab, there's something called Order History. Somebody put that in the chat box. Order History. The Order History on your menu will give you every single thing that you've paid for through Evolution Archer Travel. For your convention tickets, the receipt is there. For regionals, not regionals, for anything you've purchased through Evolution, your monthly fee, your reinstatement, whatever you've purchased or processed through the company, those receipts are there. You can easily print that out and give it to the IRS, your tax preparer, or whatever, and you have every single, you know, thing you need to do your taxes for your receipts. So that was the trick question from last week's homework. It is the Order History tab. So if there's anybody wondering or can't figure out or can't remember or whatever, your monthly bill that you pay, all that stuff is logged there, and it's available for you to deduct it from your taxes. Fred?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's huge, you know, when you really think about having information on hand. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I get kind of like, it just blows my mind when I look at the links that we're creating and, you know, things that we see and the emails that we get, that we send out, guys, that we send out to you guys. I mean, it's so self-explanatory. I mean, from the detail of, like, going through all the forms, if you guys are on welcometoevolution.com, those are all there. The links are provided for you. I mean, I'm talking about, I really believe this is like the best baby steps you're going to ever get in any company where we want you guys to be self-sufficient. And so it's really, really simple for you guys to just take advantage of that in itself, because it makes it a lot easier, you know, when you go through the process. Going over the homework again, like I said before, you know, when you look at the things that you know, pay attention to when they talk about your niche, you know, finding your niche, that may take a day, that may take a month, but if you practice hard enough to figure out, you know, what you are beginning to become great at and what you put effort in, you're going to find that by default, because you're going to see the process start to show how great you are at certain things. So that's very, very key, not to, like we just stated before, not to rush the process, but it'll take the time. You know, when we started this company, you know, you literally have to understand that we already envision 10 years from now. And, you know, and you might think we're crazy because most crazy people make a lot of money, but we already knew that this company was going to be 100,000 people strong. We already knew that we were going to make more residual income in this company than we ever thought residual income. Because, you know, years ago, some of us didn't even know what residual income was. But now it's like the only way to make money. And then when it comes down to being someone of age that have traveled, understanding that you can actually generate income when you do so was mind-blowing, you know, at the time. And so it's just one of those things that, you know, take the time, embrace the process, guys. Embrace the process. Embrace the process. Write that somewhere, very, very key on your binders, to embrace the process, to remind yourself that it takes time. And you might want to write that on your mirror when you wake up as part of your affirmations, that you need to embrace the process and take your time. But it's very, very key that you relate to the information being sent out, take advantage of the system that's allowed, know that you have 100% support. But that conversation alone, without all the information that we provide and all the perks and benefits, if I was just to have one conversation, Tony, with someone, and I could tell them, hey, listen, even with the raspy voice and all, listen, hey, listen, I have an excellent opportunity for you to really take advantage of one of the largest industries in the world. In the process of doing so, I'm going to help you and walk through you every process I can. Everything is becoming very self-automated for you. We have the best support system ever. And I'm going to walk to you. I'm going to walk with you side by side. All you have to do is just take my hand and we're going to make this happen. All you need to do is just say yes. And then everything from that point on is literally duplication, repeating the process and understanding the business. Do you have enough time so I can help you learn how to make this business work for you? It's not about forcing people to join. It's not about tricking them to join. It's all about giving them every answer to every inside question that they're already going to have that you already know about. You guys shouldn't be stumped by, the questions that come along, because if you listen to the calls, we give you every answer and every word that comes out of our mouths. And then we give you everything to, get connected with the people who can help you do this a whole lot better. So it's very, very simple, guys. I just love it. I look at the emails. It's just, great information, man. It's really, really easy. It makes it a lot easier for me. And then it's supposed to make it a lot easier for you to be able to become a leader within the company. Because the best part about, I'm going to tell you an example. I just had a friend of mine that I went to high school with, guys, 20 years of experience in high school. She joined the company. She's already an avid booker. She just texted me a few minutes ago, hey, I had somebody join my company yesterday. How do I get them to week 2 and week 3 training? And I literally said, let me forward you the email that I have. And it was simple. But at the same time, you have to understand that we have all the resources available. So I sent it to her. She's excited. She's building. Listen, we can't make it no more easier than that, So that's just the dopest it can get. Tony?
I completely agree, definitely. And I'm super excited because people are embracing the process, like you said, and that's why we're seeing the growth and the success with everybody. So I'm super, happy. I know that you guys are going to really enjoy the recording of this. Is going to be a little bit different, like I said, when it comes to you. So make sure you watch it in its entirety. The homework is going to be super fun as well. And just a lot of stuff that you guys have right at your fingertips, like Fred is saying, that you can have, just right there, right there to use. I know this lady walked up to me at the Super Saturday last Saturday. She was like, oh my goodness, how did you guys think of, saving our stuff in our contacts? That was such a genius. I'm like, it's so simple that it's, it's just so simple and easy. But you guys will not imagine how many people Fred and I will call us and say, well, I want to do something, but I forgot my agent ID. What is it? And I'm like, what is your agent ID? I don't know. So, it's super, it's good to have that information right at your fingertips. We were at the Super Saturday and we had 100% sign up, you guys. Well, I take that back. One lady didn't sign up, but everybody else did. But it was a situation where people were like, okay, I want to get started, but I'm trying to get this lady in the system. I don't remember my agent ID. Oh my goodness, are you serious? So, had they done their homework, had they put this up in the contacts, is right there at your fingertips, because you never know when you're going to be on a plane or, having a conversation with somebody or doing something and you need that number. So, things like that, like Fred is saying, if you read the emails and the information, is all right there for you. And we try to make it as easy as possible, as user-friendly as possible. And we are always looking for feedback so that we can make it better. Because, you can always do better than you did before. So really excited. Let's talk a little bit about the next couple of weeks, because I think you guys are going to be so excited about, number one, what you're going to get in your email, because you're going to get an email by the morning. I'm not going to say tonight because I'm going to my son's basketball game. But you're going to get an email by the morning, and that information that you're going to get in that email, you guys are only getting it. Now, here's the other thing. The only people who are getting these emails are the ones that are either, you know, in our direct downlines or participating in this 12-week series. So if you're participating in this 12-week series for the next 12 weeks, you guys are going to get exclusive information that nobody else gets. Okay, so remember that. You have to make sure you sign in every single week. If we say, hey, go to week three dot whatever, make sure you go to week 3 dot whatever immediately so that you can go ahead and get that information, okay? But, Fred, let's talk about week 4 because week 4 is going to be off the chain. I can't wait.
I was excited about week 3. Well, I've been, like, super excited about the whole process because just a little tidbit, I'm going to go ahead and say it because Tony said it. But this is something that we might, you know, we're really contemplating on creating a tour out of to the point where we can actually have everything, you know, etched in stone for you guys when we finish this out. Because I love what the information we're giving. And once we finish this 12-week course, there will be no question and beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's going to be dope. But, you know, week 3, getting Jose to jump on, we got some really, really dope surprises for you guys coming up for the next following, you know, 9 weeks. And I'm so excited about the midterm. I'm so excited about the finals. But what I'm really excited about is next week, guys, you know, it's always a pleasure to be a leader. But just to be amongst leaders makes it feel so much better. And I just, you know, I was just looking at the name a few seconds ago, and it's just really, you know, the thing that makes our body, you know, makes us up. It's our DNA, right? Our DNA is, it's everything, right? It defines us totally. And these next individuals that we're going to bring to you guys next week, I humbly respect, absolutely love, and they have a new addition to the family that brings them
their
life.
DNA.
Yeah, that's DNA, right? And so DNA, if you guys don't know who DNA, Derek and Isla out of California, they are, you know, platinums with this deal, 1-star platinums, rising to 2-star platinums with their new addition to the family. The new little angel in the family, the new little Evo baby, definitely coming to the line next week. I noticed that they're on the line today. I won't put them on Bill Blast tonight, but they're going to bring some fire to you guys next week on the training. So listen, Tony said, register, guys. Register, register, register. Make sure you guys are, you know, register with the events and what's going on with the company. Because we can't get you this information no better than you guys plug it into the system. We totally demolished our goal, you know, with, you know, because we're trying to get extra people on the line so we can get them informed. But if you guys stay plugged in and keep informing all the new people that this training is going, every new person that joined this call or joined this team or joined the company should go back to week 1. Start the training, go back to week 2, start the training, do week 3, catch up with week 4 before the training comes around with week 5 and week 6. But we should always see a climb in numbers. And that's a testament to everyone on this line. That is my personal 2-star homework for everybody on this line. If you see the numbers decline, we're not doing our job. Understand that. Right. We need to max out the call and we need to keep going. It should be, before we enter this training, we should have 1,500 to 2,000 people on this call getting this awesome information. So it's your job, guys. That's the homework for you guys. Inform your team. The new people, the old people, everybody within the company. Tell them where they need to be every single week so we can make sure this training course, it reaches the masses and everybody get this awesome information. So be very, very excited about next week because we got some awesome individuals coming to spread the wealth, the information, the knowledge, and it's coming genuinely from somebody or some people that really built this business from the ground up like me and Tony did, and they are awesome. They have never, you know, looked back after they got started. And, you know, not only have this company been able to produce great partners, but we are family. And this is one band, one sound, and I can't wait till next week to invite them on the line.
Now listen, next week is going to be so fabulous because not only Derek and I will be here, but we're going to have a cameo from the baby too. And the title of next week's lesson is Doing It for Your Last Name, how to make your residual income take care of your children and their children and their children and their children. So you guys, make sure you are here next week for that. Super cool. The fifth week, you guys, you have to be online. The fifth week is not a week where you can actually listen or watch the recording. You have to be here the fifth week. And that's because we are playing company bingo. You cannot get a bingo card if you are not online.
Company-wide. And I tell you, listen,
blank.
that bingo lit a fire
Woo!
under the company's butt so bad. I was just like, what's going on, man? That Facebook was going crazy. The back office was going crazy. Because, I mean, people love to compete. And at the same time, people love to participate when it's fun, right? And that's all we want to give you guys, an opportunity to have some fun. And, you know, week 5 is going to be huge. But, I mean, just to cap it all so far, week 6, that's going to be the game changer. That's going to be the game changer because it's the halfway part, right? You know what they do with halfway part? Halfway parts of anything, guys. It's just the midterm. It's very important. It counts for the end of your grade. You can't miss the midterm and pass the class, guys. You guys have.
Okay, this is what you've been waiting for. It's time for your homework. Let's go through it really quick, okay? Super excited about your homework. Make sure you have logged on to www.week3.xyz. Again, that's week3.xyz. Okay, so here's your homework, you guys. You want to do number 1. Watch the congratulations video after the PTA training. You're going to log into your back office, go to the PTA area after you're done, and this video will pop up. This is what Jose was talking about. You want to make sure you do that. Number 2, you want to register with the 5 following vendors: Vax, Expedia, Agent Universe, GoCCL, Carnival, and Cruising Power, which is GoCCL and Royal Caribbean. Extra credit, register with Princess and NCL. Registering with Princess and NCL will give you a deeply discounted cruises for the rest of your life and a free cruise. So make sure you do those 2 as well for extra credit, okay? Number 3 for your homework, non-social media marketing assignment. You're going to put together an introduction letter and hand it to businesses that you do business with and people that you see regularly, like the school teacher, the crossing guard, your cleaners person, your barber, the lady at the grocery store, whatever. But you're going to do an introductory letter. Your homework is to give out 10 of these letters. Introduce yourself and say, here's my information, and give them a letter. Extra credit, you can actually take this and go through your neighborhood and issue the information as well, okay? So that is number 3. Here are a couple of examples. The first one on your left is a little more extensive. Give some information. It's like a flyer that you can give your people. I made that on something called Pages. So if you want to make it, it's on Pages. Please don't ask me for the template. I do not have it. You'll just have to put it together. You can do it on Word. You can do it on Pages, whatever. On the right-hand side is a basic letter. You can just put it out there, give them your information, and let them know, hey, we're also hiring. So if you know anybody who wants to be a travel agent, refer them to me, okay? So these are some examples of how you can do your assignment. Okay, here's the last page of your homework. Very self-explanatory, you guys. You can read 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh my God, I forgot 6. 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. There is no 6, okay? So these are some other things that you're going to do for your homework. Make sure when you're done, you post on Facebook that I have completed my homework. I'll see you guys next week. Next week is going to be absolutely fabulous. Can't wait for you guys to join in. Next week's topic is do it for your last name. This beautiful baby, of course, has the last name of Velasquez. So we want to make sure we're talking about residuals, how to do one thing that will pay for your lifestyle and your children's lifestyle and their children's lifestyle and their children's lifestyle. Okay, so next week we're going to talk about how to build your business so that it will take care of your family and your legacy. Okay, so make sure you are on next week. And that's it. That's your homework. See you guys at week 4.